I'm going to tell you exactly why you can't scale and why your employees suck. And I mean, they suck. I don't mean this as an offense, but just to give you my very selfish motivation behind these kinds of videos is I want you guys to make more money. I want everyone who watches this to end up, after watching, to make more money. Now, everyone says that, but genuinely, even from my own selfish motivation, the more money you make, the cooler I look, the more five-figure group members I get, and the more potential business partners I find in the future that already know my name and that owe me something. So you can be very, very sure that the purpose of this video is you making more money. So you might as well just stick through it, get a coffee, and stick with me. Now, let me start this by just kind of guessing. Let's talk about chatters, for example, overall your employees, okay? Let me just guess. Your chatters don't implement what you tell them. It doesn't matter how often you say it. You know you could make more money if you would still do the job yourself, which you can't, of course. They do lazy work, they have no motivation, they do sloppy mistakes. You have to spend hours per day fixing their mistakes and continue to give them feedback. And even if you give them feedback, it feels like you talk against the wall because you tell them something on Monday and on Wednesday they do the same dumbass mistake again. So you're fucking stuck with your employees, and if you know anything about business, then you know employees are your number one bottleneck. Why am I making this video out of all people? And my credentials are very simple. I'll just give them to you before I go to the actual value. But I've run my agency for 6 years. I've been the co-owner of Creator since last year, and I've worked as a fractional CEO in like 50 plus agencies. So I must have hired hundreds, if not thousands of people over my entire lifespan in business. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to fix your employees, and it's fucking simple. I don't know what you guys expect. There's not going to be some complicated ass tracking system or whatever. It's very fucking simple. Just people never talk about this because it doesn't sell courses, it doesn't sell mentorings. So let me quickly get right to it. All right. Now, the problem that most of you have is you think you can automate people, which is impossible. All right. Delegation and automation are two separate things. You can't automate employees. You can't just get someone in your company and be like, hey, here's how you do the job, have fun. I'm going to work on Instagram Reels now. It doesn't work like that. You have to master how to actually delegate a task and not just give it out. And this is what this video is kind of going to be about. Because as humans, we need guidance and we need feedback. I think that makes sense. Now, why is it even crucial to delegate effectively? The reason is you can't scale without giving other people responsibilities because your team's performance is directly linked to your creator's success. So you as the agency owner, you can't keep chatting, you can't just keep posting on Reddit, you can't keep hiring, managing the finances, all uploading feed posts, right? If you still do that, that's probably the reason why you're stuck. But you have to outsource probably 90% of your business at a certain degree to your employees. So if you don't know how to delegate these tasks to your employees, you're going to be capped and you're not going to reach that goal that you whatever set yourself. Okay? It's super fucking important because poor delegation leads to your employees burning out, right? Not being able to perform, them cheating you, tricking you, thinking, oh, he won't notice if I cheat, whatever. You know this, 100%, everyone's been through it. And just major inconsistencies in their work, meaning you all know this, 1 month you have a fuck ton of money, next month it all drops, then it goes up, it goes down. This is not a system issue. You don't need more SOPs, more Instagram systems, whatever. This is your team not implementing shit. So I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Now, the quick reason why you can't automate people, even though it's probably obvious, is humans aren't bots, all right? They need context, they need support, they need motivation. And just telling them what to do without explaining why it is important and how to actually do it just kills their initiative.